Hello, everybody. My name is Mr. Vince, and I hope you all have a great day today. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining whether or not the icebreaker is worth getting in Roblox Jailbreak. Now, before I continue on, for those wondering, Season 7 will end in 20 days by the time I recorded this video, but it will actually go away in 19 days. So you only have less than 20 days till you can get the icebreaker. Now, at this point, I believe it is no longer possible to get the icebreaker as of today. The reason being is that it took 21 days to hit level 10 with the season pass. So sadly, because of that, it is not possible to get the icebreaker anymore. I know that sucks, but we're going to have to live with it. Hopefully next season gets better and easier with, larger XP amounts for the contracts as well as shorter time spans of trying to get to, certain levels. And fortunately for me, I was able to get back to the top, but of course, I still am not in the leaderboard, which kind of sucks. But hey, I'm pretty proud of myself for trying my best. Now, basically, I got revenge on the glitch for literally rolling back my data. So thankfully, because of the contracts as well as some of the changes, I was able to get back on the top, but still not part of the leaderboard, because I'm still really below. But it's not too much because, being 0.00% means that you are good to go, you're the gold, and you're feeling good about yourself. So first of all, how do you actually get the icebreaker? To get the icebreaker, you need to reach level 10 in Season 7 Ice Cold. And once you hit level 10, you'll be able to access the icebreaker, as well as, having a nuke and all that. So let me explain. So just like all the other newer season vehicles, the icebreaker is located at the same exact location as like the beam hybrid, the crew capsule, the rattler, the Volt 4x4, the banana car, and the big net. So nothing really changed for that. The bat net is back, boys. You could just think the bat net is like, well, it's located somewhere else. But nope, it's still here. It's staying there until Season 7 ends. So let's explain how the vehicle works. So as you can see, there are 4 seats in the icebreaker, just like, some of the others. But basically, this is probably the first season vehicle to include 4 seats out of all the new ones. We had 3 for the crew capsule and the banana car, and we had 2 for the majority, like the rattler, the beam hybrid, and the vignette. But then this one came to play, and now this one has a total of 4 seats. And also, for those wondering, the sound that it makes, it sounds like the Model 3. So if I go ahead and put it a little up, you can definitely hear it. So as you can tell, that was the sound of the icebreaker, which is the first season vehicle to sound like a Model 3, which I think is pretty nice. Now, the reason why it makes that sound is because it's actually based off a Porsche, and it is actually based off of an electric vehicle. So then in that case, the Porsche that it's based off of is an electric vehicle. So that's why it sounds like a Roadster or a Model 3 or the Cybertruck. So this is probably the 6th vehicle in the game to include that, because the Volt 4x4, the Volt Bike, the Roadster, Cybertruck, and the Model 3, all 5 of those have the electric sound. Although 2 of the 5 that were already pre-existing may kind of have some differences, but other than that, yeah, nothing too different. But anyways, the icebreaker actually has a pretty good launch, and it has decent acceleration, although it takes a bit for it to reach true top speed. And, it's not that bad for a stock vehicle, but if you really want the true speed, go ahead and use level 5 engine, and you'll definitely feel the experience. Now, this is currently the 2nd fastest newer season vehicle in the game, only behind the beam hybrid. It's just kidding. This is the 2nd fastest newer season vehicle, only behind the Baguette, which is about the speed of 285, tied with the Bugatti Chiron. This vehicle can actually go up to about 195 meters per hour, which I think is actually really impressive considering it is a Porsche type vehicle and it's mainly a sports car or a luxury car. And since it seats 4 people, that is extremely impressive. It is a huge improvement from the beam hybrid. And as you can tell, that was like 197 meters per hour. and it didn't really go down. It was about there, almost 200, which I think is really good for a vehicle, but it isn't the fastest in the game. So why complain about this vehicle when it has 4 seats, it has a nice design, has side mirrors and all that? You could just give that a shot. It's really nice, and I love it. The handling is really good. The off-roading is super fantastic. No potholes indeed, unless if you're not careful. And other than that, this vehicle does a really good job making sure it has the best turning ability, as well as making sure, it can maneuver through stuff with ease, as well as being able to climb through hills without any issues. So as you can see, I reached about 197, and that is the max that you could probably get. It could be a little more, but that is extremely impressive. And I have to say, the ICEBreaker indeed is probably my second favorite season vehicle in the game because, well, the Beam Hybrid will never withstand chance because this vehicle is still the real deal. As you can tell, this one is like really cool. It's like the Beam Hybrid 2.0, but it has some major improvements. And a little fun fact, this vehicle is the fastest Porsche type vehicle in the game. So if you got the Boxer for 55,000, you're probably like, well, this vehicle is better and it's free and you have to be level 10, right? Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, you can still get the Boxer at the museum. And you have to say, this vehicle is still really awesome and I just love it. But it's still my second most favorite because the Beam Hybrid will remain my favorite season vehicle because of its exclusivity, how rare it is, and all of that. And also, by the time I am recording this video, if you go ahead and drive over to the museum, normally you would see a classic over there, right? We have a Boxer, but for some reason it's spawned. So let me just go over there, please, because I don't even know why it didn't spawn. But as you can see, if we go to the museum, and again, it didn't even spawn, I don't know why, you can see the Boxer convertibles now spawns at its former spawn location once again, instead of spawning, the classic. And as you can see, there are now 2 spawns for the Boxer. There's one right there, and there's one over there. Now, the reason why is because both the Airtail and the classic have officially retired. And also, one more additional thing. If you go ahead and put Radiant Ice on the generic ICEBreaker, you will definitely have the most legendary season vehicle of all time. Like, look at this baddie. Look at this. You got the real deal. And as you can see, you got the Radiant Ice, you got the cool stuff. Now, how did I get it? Well, someone was actually nice enough to launch a nuke this morning, and basically that's how I got the Radiant Ice, which I think is pretty nice. I think it was last night, but basically I got it from that. So if you were wondering, I actually did not use my nuke, and as you can see, if we go down here, my nuke is still here, as you can tell. Now, I won't be using it until like the near future or so. I might be doing it for my sister, so that way she can get the Radiant Ice as well, not just me. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. This vehicle is definitely worth getting if you think about it, but sadly, probably won't be able to get it because, well, you only have 20 days. It took like 21 days. Could take a little earlier, but other than that, sadly, you can't get it anymore. Unless if you're greater than level 1, then you're good to go. As always, though, my name is Mr. Vince. Have a great day, and I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next video.